Every last one of them, they my creations. Shorty over there twerking, that's my creation. She beautiful, that's my creation. Homie over that line with the fake jewelry, that's my creation. He's beautiful. I love him. Period. This is the way in which source energy beings operate. All realms, my creations, my beauty, my reflections, all of them. And they all deserve my love. All of them. Regardless, unconditionally, all of them deserve my love. But that's based on the beauty that I find within myself. The amount of self-love that I've established within. That's based on that. I won't have that response if there's no self-love within. There'll be judgment. And me finding error in everything. Me not trusting aspects of self. Me being afraid of all of these reflections of self. There is amnesia. That's called amnesia. I don't know what I'm observing. I don't know that what I'm seeing is myself. That's amnesia. That's called being asleep. That's what that is. Now you see the nature of a soul who claims to be awake and yet and still on the other side of the mouth judging everybody and labeling everything and such that just don't see their beauty. The events that are on the horizon it's just a reason to come together and accept each other as a catalyst. It's a catalyst of us coming together and accepting each other. And it'll continue to be a struggle, absolutely. But it's a practice. It gets easier the more we practice. It's a struggle when we lack practice. And as we continue to practice, it gets easier and easier and easier every day. When we stick our head in the hole and try not to see the darkness amongst humanity, we don't calibrate ourselves enough to accept some of these things. This is the blessing in disguise of evolving or coming up or being amongst a very dense environment. Someone who hides in the hills or is on the beach kind of chilling all day with other awakened people or whatever, they won't necessarily have the level of patience that I do because I'm around dense energy a lot. I've seen, so they're not used to seeing certain things. They haven't calibrated themselves enough to accept certain things. So once again, the advantage of being around a very dense environment is my dexterity, my patience, my sense of focus, the fire in which I work with when it comes to healing. Because I know the depths of the pain. I see it all the time. I experienced it a lot. I have the capacity of empathy to accept and recognize all its reflections and some of the heinous acts and things that humanity has done. I have the capacity of acceptance to be able to forgive, to maintain my light frequency. We talked about this earlier too. When empaths feel, well, I'm just too sensitive. I can't be around this energy. I can't be around people. I can't be around that type of stuff because I'm too sensitive. It's like, no, your sensitivity is a gift. What's necessary is for you to continue to cultivate your grounding work, so you have a sense of self and your energy field is strong enough to go amongst a bunch of energy that's distorted and still maintain your balance. Still recognize who you are. And you're not affected by other people and their distortions and cussing and so on and so forth. No, I can be in all that and still be God. Still be peaceful. Still be balanced. I cannot be emotionally manipulated like that because I've done enough grounding work to remain in contact with my true self, to remain on my throne and not lose my crown in any environment. Because in actuality, those environments need me. Being present is grounding. Recognizing who I am is grounding. Absolutely, Jay. Being in this world, but not of this world. Presence is grounding. Grounding is a broad spectrum of activities. It's a healing lifestyle that involves personal refinement and releasing the mind identity, the analysis of everything. To truly be present, to have your feet on the ground, to be where you are and truly be there. 100% of your focus and your energy and your presence is where you are. The most important conversation is with the conversation that you're having right now. To not be scattered. This is to be grounded. To not be in your head about your emotions and other people and what they think and what's going on over here and what's going on, all this electricity all over the place. You being grounded is having complete control of your electricity, your presence, your energy. That's what grounding is about. When you ground a battery wire, when you ground the wire, you connect it to the battery and it can receive all that electricity, all that energy, and still be in control of where the electricity goes, where the energy goes. I'm in control of where the energy goes, regardless of what environment I'm in or what's happening around me. I control where the energy goes. I control what energy I'm in. This is what we're talking about when we say grounding. I get to decide where the energetic or emotional investments go. Regardless of what you do or what that person does or who blowing something up over here or what they saying on the news, I get to decide where the energy goes. Because I am source energy incarnate. I am the creator of my reality. I get to decide where the energy goes. That's grounding. Beyond all emotional manipulation and gossiping and talking and so on and so forth, people doing this and peer pressure and so on. Don't nobody get to control where my energy go but me. Because I've taken enough personal responsibility to know that I'm not a victim. I'm not a product of my environment. I'm me, and I get to decide where the energy goes. Because I know my feelings and where my energy goes is responsible for what happens in my life next. Not yours, not his, mine. I am responsible. I am a conscious creator experiencing myself, and I get to decide what I would like to manifest next. Grounding. So, just as who we are of the angelic guardians are assisting you, know that us assisting you is helping us. It is a catalyst of our evolution. Us being of service to humanity is us putting that energy out there and having the experiences in order to refine ourselves, to refine our energy. So through us helping you ascend, know that we are ascending as well. Know that we are ascending as well via our ability to assist you. It's all interconnected. Every aspect of the spiritual hierarchy is the same. However, we get to participate in the process of our own evolution. So know that this is true as well with you. You assisting your brothers and sisters are helping you too. You assisting your brothers and sisters is helping you too. It's helping you evolve. It's helping you heal. All are connected, extensions of each other. Sometimes we help people in our path and they come to us for questions and answers about certain things that they're experiencing. And some of you have had these experiences personally. You can reflect back on your own experience and recognize this. There's something that happens there's something energetic that happens when a person will come and ask you some questions and y'all will have a conversation about the illusion and separation and spirituality and energy and manifestation and so on and so forth, and they leave. Some will come back soon, some will come back a week later, some will come back a month, some a year later, 2 years later sometimes. And they've changed. They've changed. When you reconnect with them again, you can sense their change in frequency, their expansion, their growth. This does something to you. It does something to you. You receive codes of energy based on the emotional connection. And you sensing the progress or change in frequency in a direction that's beneficial to the individual based on your communication, your previous communication. There's energetic codes that are given off amongst such a conversation. There's reassurance in your path when you experience situations and circumstances of that nature. Once again, you helping your brothers and sisters is helping you. You get to feel their shift. Know that just sitting next to an individual and radiating the energy that you radiate is actually helping people. It's helping people, no doubt about it. Just sitting there and being there. You ever been next to a person? Some of you can resonate with this energy as well. If you've ever been next to a person on their deathbed or in the process of them experiencing physical death, they might not be able to talk or say anything or you say anything to them, but you're just being there to hold that space. Just you being there to hold that space, doing their transition. You know what happens? You receive codes to an energetic roadmap during that experience. Upon a birth, Upon a change, and once again, upon a near-death experience or death experience or transition, what happens is an energetic transfer, which is a roadmap. You recognize the depth of that transition, those experiences. They're assisting you in your own journey because they're providing codes that represent a roadmap that you're following, more insight on the nature of that roadmap that you're experiencing, or the path that you're experiencing via the energetic roadmap that's being transferred to you, just based on your ability to show up and hold that space from a place of unconditional love and acceptance. Oh yeah, you receive energy